Hello, everyone. Uh, Thank you for joining us today. I'm talking about role of social media in shaping sexuality, gender, and relationship among digital natives. My name is Dr. Vipul Janardan. I am from Institute of Human Behavior and Allied Sciences. Social media has transformed every aspect of our life. But have you ever stopped to think about how it shapes something as personal as our identities and our romantic life and even how we view ourselves? So before we moving forward, let me tell you what digital natives are. Digital natives are those who have grown up with the internet. For many young people, social media is where they learn, socialize, and discover their identity. How many of you have seen young people, maybe your kids, students, navigating social media? It's like their second home. Almost all the people, all the children use social media today. So before moving forward, let's do some stat check. US teen spends an average of 3 hours 25 minutes per day on social media. For many teens, social media uses surpasses even the time spent on the schoolwork or extracurricular activity. TikTok is the most used social medias among the US teens, with 67% of teens using it regularly, followed by Instagram and Snapchat. Fa- Facebook's uses among social media has been declined because 45% of US teens report that they are online almost constantly. Teens check their social media accounts an average of more than 100 times per day, often subconsciously out of habit or fear of missing out. 70% of teens feeling left out on social media when they see friends engaging in activities without them, commonly known as FOMO, that is fear of missing out. 36% of teens say that the social media has a negative impact on their self-esteem, often due to comparison with the idealized images. Role of social media in LGBT teens: one in three LGBTQ plus positive teens feel more comfortable in discussing their identity, and 45% say that they found supportive communities on social media. Over 60% of teens have used social media to learn about topics related to sexuality, gender, and relationship, often filling gaps not covered by the traditional education. Like any other thing, social media has both positive and negative impact, and it comes up with a challenge and risk as well. One of the positives that the social media provides access to sexual health. Young people can learn about its safe practice and consent and diverse identities that might not be covered in the conventional or traditional education. Take YouTube or TikTok. Some influencers openly discusses consent, healthy relationship, and self-acceptance. This exposure can lead to more inclusive view of sexuality. However, there are challenges as well. Exposure to hypersexualized content can lead to pressure and unrealistic expectation, and can misinformation can spread quickly, affecting young people understanding of the sexuality. How many of you think that we should be a stricter control on the kind of content young people see? And social media has allowed us for the expression of non-binary and true gender identity. Young people today are more aware of gender diversity than any other previous generation. How many of you have noticed that the rise in conversation around gender identity on social media? While there is a great representation, social media can still reinforce certain stereotypes, especially when with influencers promoting specific looks or behavior associated with the gender. Let's see the case of Elliot Page. He's a famous celebrity. When it comes to the opening about the he has opened about his sexuality, and many of the viewers have taken it positively. Similarly, in the case of Karan Johar, that is Indian celebrity, and many of the taken have taken aids the very positively. Coming on to building romantic relationship, social media allows young people to connect with potential partner globally. Digital digital dating culture has been mainstream, and dating apps are an important part of that. But imagine being 16 and try try to figure out dating while constantly comparing your relationship to the picture perfect post. There is there is this constant pressure to perform a relationship online. Relationship on social media can be complicated. Issues like online harassment, privacy concern, and unrealistic standards can harm self-esteem and relationship statistics. Instagram is often criticized for promoting unrealistic Instagram can often criticize for promoting unrealistic beauty standards. Studies show that the constant exposure to idealized body image and can lead to issues with self-esteem, especially in young girls. On the other hand, platforms like TikTok have amplified the LGBTQ voices, creating supportive online communities. This visibility has led to a broader acceptance, helping young people find their identity. How many of you believe that social media is a positive tool for self-expression, and who thinks it can be a damaging if not used carefully? For digital natives, for digital natives, social media is a tool for exploring and expressing their identity. They are forming their identity in a space where validation often comes in the form of likes and shares. Fear, however, there is a mental health impact to consider. FOMO. FOMO can create anxiety and depression, while the constant comparison with others online can affect self-worth. How many of you feel social media has impacted your mental health in one way or another? Algorithm shapes what young people see based on their engagement. They might get more one of type of content which can skew their view of gender and relationship. Platform faces challenges in moderating content, especially around topics related to sexuality and gender, where misinformation and harmful stereotypes can spread. Share, if anybody has experienced getting a bubble of repeated content, how it made them feel. So digital literacy is a key. We need to help young people understand that not everyone they see is real and encourage them to set boundaries with the social media use. We suggest open conversation and guidance around the impact on social media. This can help youth navigate these platforms more safely. Lastly, we encourage platforms to improve content moderation and encourage positive representation of the diverse identity. What are some ways we as educators or parents can help young people engage with social media in healthier way? Please comment below. In conclusion, social media has both positive and negative impact on the way digital natives perceive sexuality, gender, and relationship. As we as with any powerful tool, the key is mindful use. Social media can be a wonderful place of connection and self discovery, but it requires awareness and education. Thank you for being here. We would like to hear your thoughts and any question you might have. How do we improve social media experience for future generation? These are my references. Thank you.